I think people being scared, it's their insecurities comes from the fact that they don't know what they have to offer.
Yes, and I think that's the biggest. Well, we fixing to get deep here. That's the biggest thing, because I understand why one would have that fear of, man, they could take everything. Like you could have a Tyrese situation, to where you just wake up one night and then shorty gone, and talk about, well, I want to move on, and you've been influenced by your friends. But if you know you are the best possible option that this person has, and moreover, you take care of everything, more often than not, you won't find yourself in a position like that. That's like I think that's an anomaly. Although the rates are so high amongst divorce and everything of that nature, but there's usually times in which things can lead to that particular point. But more often than not, if you know you're that dude, you know that you're taking care of everything that you have to take care of. And moreover, you can recover if it happens, because of course you'll be devastated.
Right.
It'll absolutely suck. But you know who you are. All right, well, here's a severance package. You wanted to, put on a facade of why you were really here, and then you ultimately ended up playing me. All right, it hurts, but I'll always bounce back.
Yeah.
So as long as you have that kind of personality, you'll always win in the end. It may suck when you go through it, because I can't tell you how many people
100%.
I've seen who've reached out to me, whether it's been amongst my fallen, who's gone through some terrible fucking divorces, with some people who just took them for everything that they had, but they have in their mind, like, you know what? It sucked while I was going through it, but I'm still alive. I still have an opportunity. I can bounce back from this. And they'll get the last laugh, because that person whose heart isn't genuine, they came in with ulterior motives, man, fuck them. At the end of it, they're not going to be able to sustain where they're at, because they just lived their entire life being leeches and vultures.
100%. So that's the way I see it. It's like, if you're very secure and comfortable with yourself, and that security comes from results. Like I said, I'm rich, I'm in good shape. I know kind of where I stand in the totem pole of society, right? Because I saw a study. It's like the percentage of men that have a six-pack and make over $70,000 a year is 1.5%.
Really? How the hell see? I love these statistics.
So now imagine, like, what percentage of men have a six-pack and make over $500,000 a year, $500,000 a year? None.
And I love how the six-pack has made its way in there.
And then no, because that's kind of what
because that when I was a kid, that was one of the things that I would always use as like the barometer of, all right, well, then how many people have a six-pack? Like, I was in junior high school, although in the grand scheme of things, people would say it doesn't really matter, until you realize how bad people's health are as they continue. So not only do you have financial, gain, is your physical in the right position? Because although you don't need a six-pack to be healthy, but it's verifiable evidence that this motherfucker's grinding.
Yeah,
you could say, oh, well, this person's genetics keep them in shape. Show me a 250-pound person who doesn't go to the gym, eats like a motherfucker who's walking around with six-pack. It's just not sustainable.
It's like a six-pack, it's like, yes, genetics could help in the same way that family money could help someone become rich.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. If someone really works hard, it might be easier for some others. Might be easier for others, but for the most part, six-pack is a verifiable way that this motherfucker gets that work.
Yeah, the exception doesn't beat the rule. The moment that you see it, it's verifiable.
Yeah,
right.
And I'm not talking about scrawny. If they have a six-pack and they're under 130 pounds.
It comes pre-installed.
Exactly. But like, if they have a six-pack and you can snap their arms, it doesn't count. But six-pack is super verifiable. And again, money's verifiable. There's something that I saw, female delusion calculator.
Oh, I've seen a lot of those clips. It might have been from Fresh and Fit.
Female
Fresh and Fit.
Delusion calculator.
With the cat bags.
But this is, and it's fucked up, but it is a little bit true, because I think it gives you a good idea of like self-awareness and where you're at. Oh, motherfucker, did it disappear?
Oh, you had it already on the tab?
No. I don't know if if the female delusion calculator was actually the name, or if the website got sold or something. But
if you Google female delusion calculator,
I got standardsbro.com, and literally you could pick like the age, the race, the minimum height, the minimum income, et cetera, et cetera. I think that's a great way of like building your confidence. Because here's the thing: if you're not in the top 10%, you got some work to do.
Yep.
But it's good, because at least you know where you're at. You're like, you know what? All right, I got some work to do. I maybe shouldn't be this confident yet. Like this insecurity I'm feeling, maybe it's founded in actual reason, right? But if you're in the top 1% of anything, why would you be insecure about anything? Why would I be insecure about any woman ever leaving me? I could sleep peacefully at night knowing that like my wife will never leave me, that women will always want me, because I'm in the top 1% of, if I put statistics in America, in the world, because America is essentially the world. So it's like that gives me peace at night, because I'm like, listen, you're not gonna find nobody like me.